Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, thank you for joining us today, and welcome. Of all the relationships known among people, the most precious and perfect of all is that of husband and wife. And for that reason, it's fitting that we're gathered here today, on such a beautiful day, just a note, to witness the vows and the union of Haley and Joey. Who gives this woman to be the bride of this man?
Her mother and I do.
Please be seated. For thousands of years, people have written about love. It's illustrated in poems and accentuated in songs. The desire to love and to be loved is woven into the core of who we are. It's a desire that didn't develop throughout history, but has been part of us from the very moment of creation. It is this desire which leads us to search for a companion, for someone with whom we can share every aspect of our lives. Now, to have a companion means to have someone with whom we can share experiences, to share life's best moments, but also its worst. And in coming before us today, Joey and Haley are making a public commitment to be each other's most intimate companion. Joey, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
Haley, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
Haley and Joey, your individual stories began really nowhere near each other, but through countless decisions, both of you ended up at Ohio Northern University, where you eventually met, out of all parties, a St. Patrick's Day party at the swim house. And Joey, while you slow played it with Haley, and those are her words, not mine, you did in fact make the first move. And then after a bit of continued texting, a double date was really the starting point, for your relationship. And so it's fitting that since your relationship started in the company of friends, that the two of you take this huge step together in your relationship, again, in the company of friends and family. Now, the ceremony of marriage in which you come to be united is the first and oldest ceremony in the entire world. Celebrated in the beginning in the presence of God, marriage is a gift of God, given to comfort the sorrows of life and to magnify its joys. Marriage is a clasping of hands, the blending of hearts, the union of two lives as one. Or Haley, as you put it, when we first met, it's about being a forever team. The same sentiment, which is found in Song of Songs, chapter 3, verse 4, which says, I found him whom my soul hath loved. Now, your marriage can be one of the greatest human relationships you will ever experience, but your marriage must stand not by the authority of the state or the seal on your wedding certificate, but rather it must stand by the strength of your love, and it must stand by your devotion to one another in good times and bad. And you obviously want your new life together to be perfect. You guys may even have visions of feeling the way you do right now for the rest of your lives. But let me caution you, it won't always feel the way it does in this moment. Unfortunately, sadness and heartache find their way into every life. So keep communication open between you, and life together will be a little easier. And as many here would attest, a healthy marriage does not come through a series of logical steps. You have to want it, and you have to pursue it. So Joey, love Haley as your wife with all of your being, constantly putting her needs ahead of your own. And Haley, likewise, if you will respect, love, and honor Joey as your husband, he will care for you and love you for all the days of your life. And finally, to those of you sitting here, a wedding truly is a sacred event. So to be invited to one means that you're witnessing something incredibly special, and that you also lend your support and encouragement to Joey and Haley in their union. And so in giving your support and encouragement, it means helping them in those times when marriage is hard and encouraging them to remain closer to each other than anyone else. And it also means that you'll give helpful and well thought out advice, but only when you're asked. So Joey and Haley, let me give you some advice. Ask for advice. You're surrounded by people who love the two of you far more than their words could ever express. These are people who know where you are now, and they know the road ahead of you. If you'll seek their wisdom, it will help the two of you live a long-lasting and healthy marriage. Now, Joey and Haley have decided to write and share their own personal vows. Chase. Joey, please begin. 1 second.
Haley, I promise to be your best friend, biggest supporter, and most importantly, your soulmate. I promise to accept each challenge we face, even though, as history has proven, I don't always understand what I'm signing up for. Iron Man. I promise to laugh at your jokes, even though sometimes they aren't very funny. I promise to celebrate your accomplishments, but also to support you through the difficult moments in life. I love that you're a try-hard, a doer, and when you set your mind to something, you really go for it. I promise to be patient and support you with each adventure you set your mind to. Cannot wait to create new memories with you as my wife, and I look forward to the years to come. I love you, Haley, and I'm excited to spend the rest of my life with you, and I promise that I will cherish every moment.
Joey, I promise to be your life partner, your lover, your teammate, and your equal. I promise to share in your dreams, to encourage you and help shoulder our hardships. I promise to be your complement, to challenge you when I see your potential, to buffer you when you think you can take my car apart, and to grow with you. I promise to walk beside you through whatever life may bring, be that triathlon with insane hills, or whatever mayhem the cats may get into. I promise to love you in good times and bad completely and forever. I'm not that great with writing vows, so I found this really amazing poem by John Mark Green, and it's the absolute perfect way for me to tell you how much I love you. In you, I have found all I never dared dream I could deserve or have, the kind of love that is rare, being known in a way that touches the deepest parts of me, accepted in a way that blows my mind. In you, the love I've always desired to give now has a place to call home. I have been a skeptic, but you are my undeniable miracle. The questions don't matter anymore. We have finally found each other, and that is enough. Joey, you are truly my undeniable miracle, and I stand here today so proud to become your wife.
And now you're going to seal these vows by giving and receiving rings. These rings are made of pure metal and should always symbolize the purity of love which binds your hearts together. And as a constant circle, it should remind you of the unending love which unites your lives. May these rings be worn with great honor and be a reminder of this moment when your lives were united, and may you always strive to keep your vows constantly before you. Joey, please take your ring and place it on Haley's left hand and repeat after me this promise. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
and with all that I am
and with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Haley, will you please take your ring and place it on Joey's left hand and repeat after me the same promise. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
and with all that I am
and with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
In the name of the Father,
In the name,
the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Now, Haley and Joey have decided to perform a Celtic hand fastening ceremony as a way to show their commitment and unity to one another today. Here we go. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of the sun fall upon your home. May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May your mornings bring joy and your evenings bring peace, love, life, and happiness. May your blessing be more. May you feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. May the meaning of this hour be fulfilled through the days and years to come. Haley and Joey, today you have come before us and before God and have expressed your desire to be husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining hands, have made promises of faith and devotion each to the other, and you have sealed these vows and promises by giving and receiving rings. I therefore pronounce that you are husband and wife. May God bless you and keep you and give you his peace. Joey, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Mullen.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of Patrol, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful